What is up, guys? The Chivalrous Toaster here. Today I'm playing some team deathmatch. Gonna tell you guys a little bit of a story. Now, like I said, I don't have a ton of stories. And if you watched my welcome to my channel video, you'll know that I don't have a lot of cool stories, but when I do have a story, I make sure that it was because I made a dumb decision. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about one of those dumb decisions that led to me being late for school and having just an awful day. Now, this is going to be the story about how I got mayonnaise everywhere, I think is the best way to describe how this happened. You know, I was waking up in the morning, like you do. You know, I woke up and got dressed, thinking, you know what, today's going to be a good day. I always say that to myself, you know, in the mirror. I'm like, oh, today's going to be a great day. Even though I know that I got to go to school, it's going to be a horrible day. But today was an extra horrible day because as I went downstairs to open the fridge to make my breakfast, I saw the jar of mayonnaise sitting on the shelf, on the very edge of the shelf. And when I opened the fridge door, I opened it hard enough that it fell off the shelf, and it only had one place to go, on the ground. And I knew as soon as I saw it falling, felt like it was kind of in slow motion, because I just saw it and then it hit the ground with a loud smack, and it kind of looked like the lid had just kind of given up, because it just popped off while it was in the air and hit the ground. Thinking to myself, I was like, no, I gotta leave in 10 minutes. This is not happening. This is not happening to me right now. That dude got most of their kills. This is not how I'm starting my morning. Because I knew I had to leave in like 15 minutes. So I looked down and I was horrified at what I saw. The floor, the carpet, the couch in the next room, the refrigerator, the cabinets, my pants, and my shoes all had mayonnaise on them. That's not something you want to see in the morning, or smell, really. So I realized slowly that I had to clean this up, because my mom did not want to have to clean it up when she woke up. So I spent the next 15 minutes cleaning this up, and I think that it took me maybe 10 minutes, and by the time I was out the door, I was supposed to have already left and I was late for school. I just thought to myself, like, I've started out my days pretty crappy, you know. I've started days where I was drinking water, you know. I get a drink of water every morning. I spilt it all over myself. I started days pretty horrible, but that was at the start. This was as I was leaving for the day. So I had to change, and I'm pretty sure I smelled like mayonnaise the whole day. I'm pretty sure you could still smell it, because I got a little bit on my backpack. So it was pretty awful, and you know, it's weird going to like college and they're like, is that you that smells like mayonnaise? And I'm like, yep, I'm the mayonnaise guy. Love it. It's my favorite. So I think this is a valuable lesson, though. Mayonnaise can ruin your day. Mayonnaise is probably the worst thing to start your day with. But later that day, I would learn another great lesson. Not to blame others for things. So for the whole day I was thinking, you know, it was probably my brother, probably one of my little sisters. And I got home, I told my mom, and she was like, oh, that sounds like a horrible way to start your day. I was like, yeah it is. And she, like, well, I didn't leave the mayonnaise there. I was like, well, neither did I. And so I asked my brother, my sisters, my dad. None of them were like, oh yeah, it was me. Even if they had, I don't think they would have said anything. They'd be like, nah, not me. So I just kind of forgot about it, and then I had asked everybody in the house, and there's only one other person in the house, and that's me. So slowly I came to the realization that it had to have been me, because there was nobody else. And I remembered what happened the night before. I had made a sandwich for dinner, and I had barely put the mayonnaise jar on because I was playing Call of Duty, and I was in the middle of a round, so I didn't have a ton of time. So it was me. The other lesson that I learned was not to blame others for dumb things you've done. So that's my story. Maybe you guys learned not to play with mayonnaise in the morning, at least. All the other times of the day, it's okay. So remember, I don't like fishing for likes, so that's the end of the video. Have a nice day.